I didn't mean to do this. I did not type it in correctly. What's a piscal? Well, I should probably back this up at some point. Yeah. I'm gonna go do that now. When I was in middle school, one of the elective classes I was taking made me make an account for a website called Piscal. We would use this website on and off for projects in that class, but we, as a student population in the class, would pretty much use that website as our go-to place whenever you're bored and just need something to do. A lot of people will make one-to-one recreations of Pokemon, Mario, or whatever 8 or 16-bit sprites they can get their hands on, because anything after that would give you some problems with your wrist before you even hit the age of 16. We were also assigned to make a couple of other things, one of which was to keep up with this daily quote-unquote journal. This is one of the things I wrote regarding a trade war. Clearly the best journalist of all time. There was also this other thing called Soundtrap, which we made little songs in. I apparently like digital drums a lot, and had the audacity to call this the drummer's tune. Jesus Christ, dude. We also, did remixes in Audacity. This is what I got from that experience. Still think this is a banger, low key. Don't get on my case about this. And there's also something involving a periwinkle flower, apparently. I'm not showing you that one because it involves me at 12 years old trying to make a presentation, and I don't want to watch that. But yeah, that's enough sidetracking. Now let's get back to the pixels. I really don't remember what the assignment was, or if it was just a personal challenge of mine, but I wanted to try animating a video at 24 frames per second because that was the recommended maximum Piscal allowed you to do. You have to go into the settings and change stuff up if you want to do anything higher than that. But I thought, oh, that would be fun. Maybe I can work on a whole project at 24 frames. Fairly quickly, I remember the website lagging, like really badly. I think I was averaging about maybe 70 or 60 frames per animation. A couple of times the undo function just broke. I remember one time I was pushing like 130 frames and my teacher was like, you might just want to split that project into 2 different parts. And I was like, you can do that? I completed this project the day I needed to submit it, which was pretty fun. Kind of foreshadowing, but that's besides the point. A couple of months later, I think, I don't know, I made a second one. This one I actually kind of like because you can see the difference in quality between the two, I hope. But yeah, I made a second one. I was planning on making a third one, but it was about the time the year ended, and I pretty much just stopped everything by the time I got there. And a month later, my laptop broke. So, yeah. Now there's 2 more I didn't finish, one of which had a guy flying to a minecart. I tried blue screen the background because I wanted stuff to be moving. That didn't really work out. I never finished that. Then there was also this other one. This one I knew was dumb when I was working on it, so I was just like, okay, I'm deleting this a week after I finished it. But yeah, Piscal is fun. It never actually deletes stuff unless you tell it manually to delete it again. So that's how we can preserve this. Would you take my word if I was not watching the anime at this point when I was making this? No, sit down, you don't count. I said sit down. But yeah, going back to Piscal deleting their accounts, I can completely understand it. There was like no real social media factor to this, like at all. But you had a little count on the side of your gallery that showed you how much you animated. For me at least, this kind of had a NaNoWriMo type effect where I really just want to see that number go up and maybe even hit a minute. And that would be especially satisfying knowing I did not cheap out by making like a 60 frame animation that runs at 1 frame per second, and it's just like a monkey with maybe a hat or different color fur. And there's 4 of them. And a ship. Huh. Yeah, but for my teacher, this was his last year at my school before he went up to go somewhere else. I'm not sure if this is completely right because my brain might be mistaking, but I believe he went to Seattle University to go teach there, which I can say probably is a bit of an upgrade from teaching middle school students. Yeah. Now, in terms of the teacher, he was a pretty cool person. Around this time, This was when a lot of people were leaving BuzzFeed, mostly because of creative differences, and they don't agree with how the company culture was at the time. He titled one of his streams that he was showcasing us, and he did this like at random at like 7 p.m. on a Sunday, I believe. He titled the stream "Why I Left BuzzFeed," and it was just him explaining how to beat one of his levels in a level maker he made that we were all trying to beat collectively because it was so hard. To this day, I can't try if find whatever website that was because I do not remember, but oh Jesus, that was hilarious to me at the time. I asked him like a day later, he was like, "Why do you title it that?" I'm like, "I thought it was funny." But yeah, he gave me an award at the end of the year because I did a good job in this class. I felt pretty happy with myself because that was probably the most engaging media class I ever took. I hope he's doing well. I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm pretty sure he's still doing well. He seemed like a nice person. Now let me talk about why I've been gone for like 10 months. I've been busy for the past couple of months. Let me pull up a calendar real quick to show you what my time has been dedicated to. From January to June, I was thinking around with a few ideas for something involving this drawing of a laptop I made in like 3 minutes that ended up being swooshed into a bin. Oh! This beautiful image was also half-baked with only 10% of editing done. And you also got something involving a fish that legitimately is taking a good couple of years off my life because I had to ask people for help for it. And during this time, I ended up flipping a boat like 3 times, nearly having a sodium overload from a pizza I ate in Las Vegas with a friend, nearly had a stroke playing an event with some people, and I had like 4 breakdowns in terms of a math class I was taking. And also there was something involving a fig bar that I may or may have not kicked into a river. But it looks like things are finally manling out now. That fish video is probably going to take a while longer to come out, and also it's only 7 minutes, so don't expect anything too grand. However, I do have an idea for something that might come out before the new year rolls in. Nothing too big, but it'll probably be a bit of fun. So yeah, the subscriber growth since I was last here has been insane. I think it has increased almost by like 40%. That's incredible. Yeah, just thank you for that if you're still even watching this. I'll see you whenever that new thing comes out. Hopefully it won't be that long.